is Tommy Eichler, and I will be giving a speech on life. Have you ever thought about something that you want to accomplish, but it just seems impossible? That's why I'm here today, to tell you about how I accomplished something that just seemed impossible at the time. So here's a more personal anecdote. I started skiing when I was 2 years old. As you can infer, not that long ago. This was me back then. Back then, it seemed impossible to even think about becoming good at skiing, because becoming good at skiing involves a lot, and I mean a lot of practice. You have to know how to turn, how to slow down, how to fall in a more controlled sort of way, yada yada yada. Back then, I did not really understand how I could do it on my own, but I really wanted to become good at it. I think the problem with humanity is that a lot of people don't pursue their dreams. They give up right when it gets hard, and then they are disappointed that they are not successful. To be successful, yes, of course, it is important to have knowledge, degrees, and ideas, but I think the most important thing is to keep moving towards your goals, to not give up, to not give in. Okay, for an example, let's look at Alexander Hamilton. He was born on a small island in the West Indies called Nevis. He was orphaned all his childhood and was taken in by a merchant who was looking for an apprentice. Then, in 1770, when Alexander was 16, he wrote 2 love poems for the new newspaper called the Royal Danish American Gazette. But sadly, a little after that, a hurricane hit the island, leaving it in disaster. But did Hamilton give up? Did he give in? No. He was inspired, so he wrote a powerful letter to the regional minister. The minister was impressed, so he decided to publish it. The poem was universally acclaimed, so they decided to gather enough money to send Hamilton to a good college. He went to Columbia College in New York City. Then he got the attention of the American press, and then he became the first United States Secretary of Treasury. Here's a photo of him after becoming the Secretary of Treasury. So this made me think, if Hamilton can become successful by not giving up, then why can't we? I did some research, and according to the US News and World Report, every year, by February, 80% of people have already failed to follow their New Year's resolutions, such as to work out more, lose weight, or quit smoking. Wow, us humans really are lazy. And this is why I think the most important thing is to not give up, to not give in, to pursue your dreams no matter what other people say, no matter what other people think. And then I am 100% sure that you will accomplish what you are working towards. Okay, let's go back to skiing. When I was 4 years old, we had a ski trip in Transylvania where we met up with my Hungarian cousins and grandparents. First, I skied with my mom, then with my Hungarian grandfather. And I kind of learned how to go down the kid slope, but I still needed help on the lifts. And I was not very good at turning. Unfortunately, the following year, right after school had started, I broke my right femur, aka my right leg, and I was in a body cast for about 2 months. It was quite in a weird position. I was neither sitting nor laying down. Here's a picture. That winter, we did not ski. When they took off my cast, we realized that my healing leg was a couple of inches shorter than my other leg. We were traumatized. Nobody told us that this was normal. After doing a bunch of research, my mom found out that the doctors do this on purpose because healing bones grow a lot faster than healthy bones. I will never forget how weak my legs were and all the limping I had to do before I could properly walk again. I also wondered how I was going to be able to ski. At this point, skiing was still one of my dreams that I did not want to give up. By the following winter, my legs became strong and even out in length. We went on a ski trip in Transylvania, and me and my brother took lessons from a guy who was very inspiring and patient. After only a couple of lessons, I was able to ski by myself. Here's a video of me after the ski lessons.
Hi, Tommy. Go.
following years, we skied in Maine in the US, then again in Transylvania, and this last year in Slovakia. After trying harder and harder, falling again and again, I finally became a good, if not great, skier. So you see, at the beginning, I was a pretty bad skier, but as I got older and more advanced, I got a lot better. And I think this can be true with anything. You just have to take that risk that everyone is afraid to take. Pursue your dreams. Don't give in. Don't give up. And then you can accomplish anything you want and become anything you want to become. Thank you for your time.